What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm INFALL. I am a black metal band / rapper and pop artist. If you saw the video that's leading up to this one, you'll know why I'm reacting to this. This is the supposed second video that I'm reacting to in this double murder trial where a guy murdered his girlfriend and son, apparently. I think this is the same case, if I'm not mistaken. I hope it is, because if it's not, yeah, okay, it is. Okay, yeah. So that's the gist of it. Yeah. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this video. I've already given my partial thoughts on this situation in the first one, so if you haven't watched that, go check that one out. But yeah, let's get right into this.
Starting first here at 6 with this boy's act of bravery after surviving the unthinkable.
He survived. Damn. Fuck yeah.
I just saw my dad holding a shotgun and my mom screaming.
It was a shotgun that he shot him with? Man. What a fucked up asshole.
That little boy testifying at his father's murder trial. He's the son of Ronnie O'Neill, his father on trial for the murder of the boy's mother and sister, and also for trying to kill Ronnie, allegedly. Now, because he's representing himself, this creates the unusual scenario of the father cross-examining, questioning his own son. The man is accused of trying to kill him, and now he is basically questioning his son's testimony. Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer is live at the courthouse.
What a piece of shit. You're going to go out of your way to kill the mother of your son and her sister, apparently, that I didn't know about. And then you're going to go to kill your own son, and then whenever he survives, you're going to question the story that he's telling? What a fucking piece of shit. You know he beat her when she was alive, man. You absolutely know 100% that she did. It's so pathetic. It's so genuine pathetic that somebody can go so low to not only kill somebody, but to try to kill your own child and to kill the mother of that child and her sister. Fucking, what a joke, man.
House in Hillsborough County. Aaron, even separated by video screen because the boy is in a remote location. This had to take incredible courage by this now 11-year-old boy.
11. Fuck
Yeah, Chris, he was incredibly.
So glad he's alive still. It would have sucked if he would have died, but then that would have just given the judge more incentive to just lock him away for longer, even though he's still gonna get a few life sentences.
Brave. He showed unbelievable composure in that remote location as he gave his testimony this morning. Followed and had to just.
Judging by the clip, he did have great composure, absolutely great composure. He was talking literate, and he wasn't stumbling up, he wasn't choking up, he was doing good. He was doing good. Props to the kid.
Describe all of these horrific events that occurred that evening. What you were about to hear is part of little Ronnie's testimony. He's 11 years old now, followed by some of the cross-examination that he experienced with his father, who, as you said, is representing himself. This was the first time that they have seen each other and spoken to each other since that the attack on March 2018.
State, you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I just saw my dad holding a shotgun.
That's the shotgun that he used. He tried destroying it. Man, that's one of the most traumatizing things you can go through as a child. Abuse, and then let alone having to see your own dad with a shotgun trying to kill you and then killing your mom. If you guys don't know, from the first video, it said that while he was just standing there, while Ronnie was just standing there, the boy, he had to just watch his mom get killed. He watched it happen.
And my mom screaming at him.
And your father had a shotgun. What happened next? What did he do?
My mom ran to my sister's room. My mom ran in my sister's room and terrified into the closet. And then my dad said to come in here and come kill this the B word.
Did you hear any shots from the shotgun before?
He was telling his own son to come kill this bitch. Man, I really hope he got dealt with properly in prison. I hope he got made as a fucking mobile pocket pussy.
That?
No, mobile pocket pussy, mobile flashlight.
Yes.
How many times?
One.
Was there a time when your mother was able to get out of the closet?
She was like stumbling outside, and then I just saw my dad chase her.
What do you remember happening next?
My dad told me to walk around and say like some words.
And do you remember what words your father told you to say?
Allah Akbar.
Allahu Akbar?
He tried getting him to say a Muslim, I'm pretty sure it's a Muslim saying for something about talking about, their God, Allah. I mean, it's used by terrorists before they, not only used by terrorists, but it's used by terrorists before they commit an act of suicide. And he wanted his own kid to say that before he killed him. Wow. Just wow.
Yes.
Did he do something to your sister?
Yes, he hit her with an axe. And then he went in the garage, I followed him. He hit her with an axe. And then
hit her with an axe? Jesus, what a deranged, fucking crazy piece of shit.
and he went in the garage, I followed him. He put me on the ground, and then he had his foot on top. I was laying in my stomach, he had his foot on top of me, and he was holding me down, and he was lighting a match.
Mr. O'Neill?
He was lighting a match because he was setting the place on fire. Setting the place on fire after he murdered the mother of his baby. Wow. My God, it just keeps coming and coming. It keeps stacking. That's all that's happening is the fucking evidence and the story just keeps unfolding more and more, man. That's so fucked.
Any questions?
How you doing, Ronnie?
Good.
Don't ask like you care. You don't give a shit.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
No, that's not what you would be saying if it was behind closed doors. What you'd be saying behind closed doors is you should be dead right now.
Did you see me shoot your mom?
No.
Did I hurt you that night of this incident?
Yes.
I did. And how did I hurt you?
You stabbed me.
You stabbed me. Imagine being the reason your own son tells you that. You stabbed me. Just, if you're out there and you are already having deranged thoughts of actually killing people, and you don't have kids. Don't have kids, please. If it's already known that you are a little fucked up in the head and you have a track record of just being a straight up just piece of shit, just don't have kids, please. And if you do, fix yourself. Whenever you have kids, fix yourself. Because then you could end up like this piece of shit, trying to kill your own family and having your own son saying, "You stabbed me." That's just, it's sickening. I've said that a couple times already, but it's really just sickening. The world shouldn't have to be at a place where we have to be seeing stuff like this. There's no reason. We shouldn't have to be at a place like this because people just want to just hurt people for selfish reasons.
And investigators have said that Ronnie O'Neal tried to set his son and their house on fire before this night of violence ended, according to investigators. Again,
Okay, so it's Ronnie O'Neal, and his son is also Ronnie, so it's Ronnie Jr. You named him after yourself, and you... Bro. What the fuck?
that was the first time that father and son have seen each other since that violent night back in March 2018. The boy's father, what you kind of heard there was him trying to call into question his son's recollection of the events of that night, and he says that there's some kind of inconsistencies in between what the boy says now and what
He's literally trying to play like defense attorney in his own case. But never bro, that's like the same type of shit that fucking well, if it was Jeffrey Dahmer or it was the one serial killer that played his own, or not played his own, but he was his own lawyer. And apparently, I guess he did really good, but he still ended up getting hauled off to jail, which, I mean, yeah, to be expected. Fucking you're gonna try playing lawyer in your own case where you're the one that literally murdered people.
Said to detectives and attorneys in the years that followed that night. But there's one thing, though, that the prosecutors have really tried to hammer home here. What they tried to make sure the jury understood is that, in their opinion, there's only one person who could have carried out the crimes that were committed that night, and that person is the defendant.
Props to the jury, because I don't even need to say props. They just did what they knew they had to do. They knew what they morally had to do. I mean, fuck, wouldn't you? If you're a part of the jury, wouldn't you say the same thing? Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Fuck this guy. There's inconsistencies in his story.
Defendant Ronnie O'Neal III. Live in Tampa, Aaron Mesmer.
Ronnie O'Neal III.
Fox 13 News.
That's so annoying. If I'm not mistaken, he got sentenced to 3 life sentences. You had 2 kids, and you wanted to end the entire family. I don't even want to know what the motive is, and I don't even care to know what the motive is. You're a piece of shit who tried to kill your fucking family completely, and you failed. And your own son was testifying against you. Wow. Wow. That's bad. This is one of the worst things I've ever heard. One of the worst stories I've ever heard. In the first video, the first judge that was dealing with it, or the judge that was dealing with it, was literally said she was 54. It said in her however many years that she's been a lawyer, this is the worst case she's ever seen, and I 100% believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. This is one of the worst things I've ever heard, period. And the fact that he was able to try to conduct himself in a respectful manner shows the level of disrespect he has for everybody in mankind, and especially his own family. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends if you enjoyed. I'll link this down in the description if you want to go watch without my rambling. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.